How do I watch it in your time? I can't remember. Oh, I think I got it now.
So just go in live or play, click on the I guess it's the events tab, and then there should be a drop down for variants, and this is the highest rated Bughouse game. So it's tjarkvos and Teppichmesser versus Fumitoks and terra87.
All right, just on my way now.
So Fumitoks was Golem from the Free Internet Chess server, and
Oh yeah.
I don't think any of these other guys are from the Free Internet Chess server as far as I know, but all very good players.
Events, variants. Okay, here we go. Yeah, they're already pretty deep into it.
Yeah, well, there's just deep into the first game, and they're playing the first to nine, with a win by two condition. So
Holy sheep shit! So they're going the whole length then, eh? It's a first to
they
nine.
are, and we also expect this to be relatively close. So I think they're going to be going back and forth a bit. It's not going to be a blowout, which means there'll be more games total.
Wow. Yeah, these are
A
some
good
pretty
defensive move.
pretty wild positions so far.
I guess he wants a pawn for b2. Fumitox does. Oh, he's
Oh,
going
for
to use the
sure.
bishop. Okay, good move too.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
looks like
know
he's
that
just doing a little bit
Charkvos's
of delays.
check actually does anything.
No, it doesn't really do much, but gives him a second to kind of think about it and be
Oh,
like,
okay. Well, his partner made it, so I guess it worked out.
yeah, yeah, just getting him a little bit more of insurance, just in case the queen wasn't enough. Wow, that's an interesting move. 95.
So the issue Fumitox has had the last Bughouse World Championship and the qualifiers for this championship, is he is in an area where he requires a VPN, and his connection was very, very bad. So Fumitox is stronger than his moves in Raiden would otherwise suggest. Um,
Because they don't have anything like time seal on chess.com where it actually actively adds to it based off the
right,
lag, right?
right, exactly.
Okay.
But he's still done quite well in spite of that.
Call me crazy, man, but I like Terra's position here. He's a little bit more flexible than a yoga master going in here. He's got attacking, he's got a bit of defense, he's got some movement, he's got it all right now. As long as there's no heavy queen trades
Yeah,
or anything like
knight
that,
at
he should be all right.
h4 seems a little bit scary if Teppichmesser
Uh,
gets a knight. Oh, but this knight
yes
actually
and no.
defends. This knight defends
Yeah.
h4 in addition to attacking.
Yeah, it's a nice little prophylactic chess. He throws the rubber on and just looks after the king.
Yeah. Looks
But
like
this is where it's actually going to get
Fumitox
pretty
hung a
interesting because
piece.
if
Oh, there's another place for the
they,
knight. That.
yeah, they cannot trade queens right now, otherwise he is euchred.
Do you ever play euchre?
Unfortunately, I have my my 94-year-old great grandmother used to love it, and thank God she passed because I hate that fucking game.
I I like euchre. I haven't played in a while. I've played even more of a grandma's game called Bridge, which is a
Oh no,
more
I know bridge.
complicated version of euchre. But I liked euchre. Some of my high school friends played that. Oh, this looks
No,
not
he's good,
great.
man. He's safe. Oh no, now he's fucked. That's it. The bishop was it, man. That was it. That's all he needed.
Yeah, and the
If
time was very close that whole way.
oh yeah, yeah, they're definitely going to be splitting a lot of time here. Like it's going to be a big run.
Well, so far it's 2-0, favoring Charkvos's team.
I didn't like that. I kind of liked I kind of like knight h4 after he did that little pawn drop, just to put pressure on the bishop and get the knight out of the way and make it a little bit more active. Then you can be an asshole and harass with something at g6 as well for Fumitoks.
Okay.
Wasn't really crazy about how that exchange played out.
And
But
tjarkvos is up time, so tjarkvos is it looks like he's waiting so that terra87 doesn't get too many pieces. Afraid of pawn at d2, pawn at e2. And Teppichmesser has a whole bunch of pieces in hand, so it makes sense for the stall to let him get them on the board.
I think Terra should just crap out and go queen e7. No, I don't like it. I don't like not having that defender. I was thinking he should crap out, go queen e7, and give him some room over for the king to run to c8.
Yeah, now he has the room, but the queen is not defending those key squares anymore. If they ever let go of check, though, now like knight e2 followed by...
Don't take the pawn! Don't take the pawn, man! It's like, you gotta look at some of these situations like you're playing against Bug, like in the old days. You just gotta avoid the fucking captures, because you know it's just gonna lead to a lot more checks.
Yeah, I think knight d6 is going to be good for Teppichmesser. I think Teppichmesser is going to be able to check the whole game.
Yeah,
100%. So he'll probably live then.
Ooh,
I would not have put a new knight in there, but maybe he's calculated something out. Let's see.
Well, yeah. I mean, it kind of held the position. I'll give him that, but he's flying by the seat of his pants there for a second. Worked out.
Again, he probably calculated more than I did. It just looked to me like he could continue using his existing pieces and save the other pieces for later. But that worked out.
Now we're going for the Bug House Classic. Knight takes f2.
Yeah.
Bringing her back to 96.
A bunch of sackers here. Fumitoks has grabbed the rook file, though. And tjarkvos immediately covers it.
Yeah, but it's not going to do too much, though. Like, if he's having that disadvantage of the leg, like, he can't play those aggressive kind of moves that you need to immediately get pieces for, because he's never going to get it. Like, it's got a snowball's chance in hell, right?
Yeah.
You got to play a little bit slower and methodically and just kind of take the position a little bit more, because, you know, at a moment's notice, your opponent's just going to sit and you're not going to get that advantage you need based off of time.
tjarkvos put in the pressure on.
Come on, buddy, be risky. I would have just fucking went knight g2 there. But it's probably why I'm not playing in this series.
So when did you start playing on free internet chess server?
That would have been year 2000, I believe. I think I was 11 years old when I made the account retard.
Oh, nice. I think I started in 98, so about fair. When you did.
Yeah, I was on chess.com, not chess.com, sorry, chess.net back then. And I think I started there at, I believe, 1997. I was about 8 years old when I started playing. And
oh, nice. So did you see Ken in the pool then? Ken from Chessnet, as it was.
Yeah. Allegedly Ken from Chessnet. Allegedly. Now he I don't know. He's been around for years and years, and I always give him a hard time about it. I'm like, you ripped off my handle, you bastard.
Juicebolt asks, when's the next bridge stream? Juicebolt, I've been super busy, so whenever I feel like I get more free time, I'll try to put in some bridge streams. But honestly, that might not be till mid-December.
Okay, like I would even pay to see, Chuck, if you go into a retirement home and you gather up the old ladies and you get a high stakes game of bridge going, I will put money down on
I've hustled at
stream.
retirement communities before.
You have hustled. I love how you said it so confidently. I have taken the pension away from those old birds.
No, well, my late grandmother played a lot of bridge, and she was in a retirement community. So I played in her retirement community, and they played for very low stakes. They would all throw in $1, and I mean, winner gets the large portion of that. And I won a bridge tournament there. So yeah, not much I'm taking them for, but
No. I know. I'm just teasing.
but
I just always,
in
I was just,
bridge memory is a huge component, like remembering what cards have been played, and so being a young person, definite advantage over the elderly.
no shit, because half of them have dementia and they can't remember their own fucking name. Oh god, that's a good one. When I think of a high stakes game of bridge and
Yeah, high stakes game of
and
bridge works out to about like
four
2 cents a
Werther's
hand or
originals
something
per
like
hand,
that.
it just makes me think they're throwing hard candies down and just calling it. Yeah, I'm all in. Got a whole pack of Werther's originals. Yeah, this is a rough series so far for Fumitoks and Terra.
Yeah. Well, I think part of this is that before this match started, tjarkvos and Teppichmesser were warming up in the random pool. So the Fumitoks and Terra have just gone right into it. A definite advantage to be a little bit warmed up.
They needed a little bit of foreplay to get into the action. I understand. That's
So a knight
well,
mates, as does pawn, probably. Oh, that bishop, that's a good move. I think he's got to interpose. Yeah.
yeah, but it's not quick enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, great mate by Teppichmesser. Our score right now is 5-0. Clean sweep so far. As you mentioned, Fumitoks is playing in the Crazy House World Championship, where he's played a number of years, and he does quite good there. Fumitoks definitely has a lot of skills at Bughouse, but he's just suffering from this lag issue.
Yeah, and I know Terra is a very strong Crazy House player as well too.
Mm.
But their opponents are obviously no slouches either. Is Teppichmesser T-Pain BT? Is that who that is?
I don't know. Maybe.
I've kind of noticed a lot of the higher end players are still, the familiar suspects back from the early days, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a division where, like, at least half of people are old timers from the free internet chess server, but there's also like a new crew who is coming of age and give them a run for their money.
Oh no, 100%. There's the new school is
Juicebold thinks that Tepi is Diley, but he's not certain.
who?
This person who is not from the free internet chess server, as far as I know, but Diley has played a bunch on chess.com.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Half of the names I don't really recognize anymore, and most of the new school is so strong. Like it's actually unbelievable, man. It breathed a lot of life into the game over the last 5 or 6 years since well, even longer, the whole swap over, right?
Yeah, for sure. Looks like Fumitoks is waiting for that pawn. I'm sure he has mate here. There's no scenario this isn't checkmate. So queen at d1 is going to seal
Oh
the
yeah,
deal.
Shamarkov or Tjarkov's is shit creek without a paddle right now. He has no way out.
So at least they made the board. So our score is now 5-1, favoring the Tjarkvos team.
Well, it's not a clean wash anymore. Now they're in the game. And see what they can do with it. Maybe get a little momentum going and make a match out of it. Come on, buddy. Knight
Teppichmesser has
G5. Be brave. Knight G. Oh, pussy. I was thinking if Terra went Knight G5 there, he would have kind of something like, I don't know, just something to kind of add to it and break it up a bit.
I see. So sack the queen to get something going on f7. This is looking scary for terra87. a rook or knight is going to mate him. And not only that, it looks like Fumitoks is down time, and tjarkvos is going to chase this knight around.
Yeah, like I'm surprised he's attacking in this position and not trying to form some sort of kind of quasi defense. Like the guy's balls must be so big he needs a wheelbarrow to walk. Like, how do you just take that head on?
It looks like tjarkvos just threw some defenders on, and now he's attacking again, but not necessarily feeding his partner.
I think he's just trying to kind of strangle out the peaceful a little bit till it's a little more advantageous for his partner to actually get it.
So knight
What it seems
h3
like
could be a
anyway.
thing. Knight h3 and then take f2.
It's a bit of a one-hit pony because the king will just go to h2 and then he doesn't really have fuck all. And then he's gonna run back. Yeah. Oh, this could be interesting here. Next couple moves will probably decide it.
Ooh, that's interesting.
I like bishop at d4 a little bit there.
Maybe, I guess it doesn't quite mate.
He keeps trying to trap him. He's just not falling for it. I love how imbalanced Bughouse is. Sometimes you have you have one board with absolutely limited pieces on it, and then you have another board that's just drowning in material.
Right, exactly. One board is in an endgame, and the other board is tactics all around.
I like the comment that Galileo just said that bishop on h1 is doing a great job defending White's king. No shit.
Yeah,
An attacker
that's where
slash
the
defender
rook
for the
wants
other
to go.
side. Yeah, realistically, with the VPN in play, all they have to do is just time out every single game, and they'll be fine.
So our score right now is 6-1, favoring the tjarkvos team. Fumitoks on the attack already. And tjarkvos, instead of defending, is just attacking Fumitoks himself. Ooh, knight mates for Terra. So he's starting in knight at e8. Fumitoks is. This looks pretty good for Fumitoks.
Yeah, as long as they don't butter this one, it looks like they're definitely
that's
gonna
a
win.
great move with the bishop.
That's
Bishop
still okay.
defends e7.
That's still okay. He should still get some play here. Yep. There you go. Come on, man, just run it out. Drop the rook. Buy some time. There you go.
Now a rook mates.
Yeah, that's it.
And the queen is forced, and they're up time. It's another win for Fumitoks. So our score is 6-2.
God, I've always hated that a6 b5 opening. It never made sense to me.
Yeah, me too. Usually the Fiend Shadow is bad, but Firefly likes to play this.
Oh yeah, 100%. It definitely has its practicality when it's in the right hands, but it became I don't know. It always just kind of seemed like a bit of a meme opening because you'd see people who have no idea how the hell it even works, and they just start using it because they saw higher players use it.
Yep. Don't really understand why tjarkvos just sacked his knight there. I feel like he's just down a knight.
Well, he wanted to keep that. He's trying to play off of that diagonal, right? Like he wants that fianchetto bishop to actually hit something. So he'll sack whatever material that he can just to get that into play and actually be active.
I guess so.
If I was Fumitok, I'd be ballsy and just go d5.
Oh, that's even more ballsy. He's just giving up the queen.
I don't like it though because it activates that bishop. At least d5. If they did a pawn take or whatever, you're still blocked on it. But now it's
the knight guards
suffocated.
But now a rook mates for tjarkvos.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about it. I guess he's gonna go d5 now. Do d5, man. Just play the fucking move. He's okay now. Oh, bishop at g6 was so much better there. It was a little bit more suffocating.
Terra87 is on the attack as well. They could drop some pawns in the back. I was just promoted. Pawn at f2, I assume. Although maybe actually queen at h6 is scary.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have that option unless he goes.
Or pawn at h6.
Yeah, he doesn't have that option at all. If he
And
loses check here, he's pretty much
Tjarkvos is
done.
up time. So Tjarkvos can just sit this down. I think probably rook h8,
You know what?
maybe.
I really like pawn at g5 here. I really like it. It's just a bit of yeah, it's not bad either. It's not bad either, man. Because if he goes knight at h6, he just can just run to h7. Don't even take it, dude. Just ignore it.
So this defends against the rook mate also. There's no longer a smothered mate for Tjarkvos. But the light squares are weak for Fumitoks.
I don't really like any of what ended up transpiring with it. That's tricky.
That's a win by flag.
All right, 7-2. It's starting to look like a Toronto sports team.
How are Toronto sports teams doing?
Oh, they're fucking horrible, like always. They usually I don't know. I haven't really watched too much of the Blue Jays, but I know they got knocked out in the first round, and Raptors were good for 30 seconds, and the Leafs were good 60 years ago. It'd be really harassing if you had a pawn to drop on G7 there for Fumitoks.
Ooh, Tjarkvos is down time and has no blocker. Probably has to move the bishop to e6. This looks quite good for Fumitoks. So Terra should stall for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd just eat it. I'd go to E8 and then just try and take that open file with the rook. Because there's not really a hell of a lot White can do unless he gets a lot of pieces. Then just keep running over to the A file. It's a bit of a tricky game over there for Terra too, because he has to get that bishop off of fuck, what is that file? C file. Just to kind of give the king a bit of breathing room to run. Otherwise, he's gonna be running into some trouble here. But
So Terra actually mates with two knights. Not
yeah,
that they'll ever
no, I know.
come, but
I see that too, but it wasn't even worth mentioning. They're not on the board, right?
Yeah.
It's a really interesting position though.
Yeah. It's looking rough for Terra. Teppichmesser just needs a few diagonals. Oh, actually, okay, yeah. Now that he's played rook takes, discovered attack. Nice mate by Teppichmesser.
Yeah, just a bit too much for his position to handle with the trades. So potentially on match point.
Right, our score is 8-2. Even the Tjarkvos team. Oh, tjarkvos
As
sacking
long
the
as
queen.
nothing really funky happens, I really like Fumitoks in this position. As long as nothing crazy comes, like a big wave of pieces, I really like his position in comparison.
Fumitoks on the attack, but he probably wants to diagonal pawn or bishop.
Oh yeah, bishop and a pawn is gonna just absolutely run for him right now.
He could also bring this queen in, maybe like queen d4. Oh, he's
Yeah, it's
bringing
not.
it back for defense. Okay.
Yeah, definitely needed it.
Fumitoks picking up some material. Oh, the king is looking a little bit unsafe now.
Yeah, because now a knight makes mates for black against him.
I like this defense. So there's no smothered mate because the queen guards f2.
Yeah, this is going to be an uncomfortable position for white because the second it all opens up, it's yeah, it's bad news bears for Fumitoks on this one.
It is, and Fumitoks is actually down about 8 seconds here.
He should go really ballsy, go knight takes knight, and then push f3.
That's
No,
one way of doing
seriously,
it.
because if you take that bishop, then you have queen at g4, and then you have diagonal pressure, and then it's only a knight and a fucking bishop that's gonna euchre you, right?
Looks like he's going for it. Oh, actually, yeah.
As long as there's not too much, you'll be okay.
Yep.
But it's a difficult position. And that's it.
Yep.
No mas. Finito.
Hold on. What's our score?
That's 9-2.
Oh, 9-2.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that is GG's.
That is fucking it. No, well, it was a pleasure, Chucky. We'll see you on the next one, buddy.
The next one is in about 12 minutes. So.
Holy sheep shit. All right, 12 minutes.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to take a quick smoke break, and
Sure,
if
sure.
you want me to give you a hand commentating on the next
Sure,
one, I'm
definitely.
around all
Let me
afternoon, buddy.
before you take smoke. Let me let you know who we have coming up. We have
Oh, yeah.
Chicken Crossroad and Firefly versus
Ah,
BWC, who was Spurs on Vix, and Xen. So that should be a fun one.
who's with Dan?
Firefly
Yeah, so it's Dan and Firefly against Spurs and who else?
and Xen or Eskin. I'm sorry.
Eskin. Oh, he's a solid player. I think he's one of the new chess.com breeds. He's actually a really good player. I could be mistaken though. He could be a lot older than kind of what I thought, but
I
that'll be a
think
good match.
Eskin was around on the Free Chess server, but only at the very end. So yeah,
Yeah.
mostly chess.com.
Yeah, beauty. Well, that's going to be one hell of a match. I'll definitely stay around to watch that one.
Yeah. All right. Well, take your smoke break then. Looking forward to hearing more from you.
Yeah, no sweat, buddy. I'll see you in about 10, 15 minutes here when we get started on the next one.
Definitely. Okay. Let me record our final score. Final score is 9-2. Favoring tjarkvos. And Teppichmesser. Now we can update our stream title. If the chicken match starts late, it sounds like Lazy MD is going to be playing in the challenger section, so we can observe a bit of that. But I'm gonna update our stream title anyway. All right, and let's see if any of these guys are warming up. Zizon is online. Oh, the BWC is playing. And yeah, they are warming up. follow that blouse out. Looks like they're in the pool. Haven't seen these guys before. Who is DQ? It looks like another dupe. Yeah, this guy's definitely a dupe. Only played Bug House and Crazy House. Hey, tjarkvos. I did not do it alone. We had Stay in Free, who was retard from the old free internet chess server. Congratulations on your win. Honestly, we did a little less move commentary, a little more banter than usual, but it was a fun stream. I think you guys did a great job at attacking and managing your time. But we were wondering about Fumitoks' lag, because it seemed like that played a part. So mate for the BWC. Yeah, I don't know, tjarkvos. We should give tjarkvos a shout out, by the way. tjarkvos streams as well. Let's see. We'll do the shout out 2 different ways. Well, we'll try at least. God. There we go. When you fix your audio, get back to streaming. Nice, looking forward to it. So, tjarkvos saying that Fumitoks is not the fastest, if he remembers it right. Yeah, it's interesting because he could be very fast at Crazy House. He really likes Bullet Crazy House. But the time flow definitely much different in Bug House than Crazy House. Crazy House you can afford to sit and think at some critical moments. And Bug House you have to make sure you don't get too far down on time. So about 5 minutes in theory until the Chicken Zizon versus the BWC Eskin match. Oh yeah, he also likes the Berserk a lot. That's true. Oh, why are we not taking that? Is this gonna happen? You can come up here. I don't know why you wouldn't use your existed knight, and you can save another knight for later. But I guess that works anyway. Yeah, tjarkvos points out times his partner mated when they were down 5 seconds. It's a little odd in Bug House. No queen mates, but no queen forthcoming. Good sack and hope for a knight. But I wouldn't sack until the knight's in hand. Also, you could tempo this queen. Even just a pawn here wins the queen. Blasco attack in from the queen side instead. This knight guards. Also trades off. Queen trade on offer. Maybe bishop in. Oh, he's done it. I think we take the rook, threaten this. The queen still guards back here. If it's any ideas. Although new knight in could be pretty devastating with a queen in hand. So Teppichmesser may have to... Oh, actually, I guess Teppichmesser wants a pawn. He wants queen takes, pawn check, knight back, and then queen in. But he needs a pawn for that. Teppichmesser down about 3 seconds. Not going to get that pawn. So instead, he may need to defend. Maybe bishop out. Because it guards this knight. It allows the trade here, and it also activates the rook to defend in the back. And he's found it. Bishop takes, and queen takes probably. Oh, wow, he's just stepping up. Okay. I think just bishop takes is good. He's threatening this pawn, also threatening this.
You know, the funny thing is he only needs a bishop and a pawn, and that's literally it. Like,
And who needs a bishop and a pawn here?
so Die Blausau, like, let's just say he takes the queen with the knight, right? If he wants to be really ballsy, he'll drop the queen on g6, and then they take the queen, and then you need a bishop and a pawn, right? Because the king's no, actually I missed that. I missed king h6.
Knight check. Pretty good here. So knight check, pawn bishop takes. What happened here? Oh, knight at e7 is going to mate in the Eskin board. That Blasau had a pretty good attack though. If Eskin was safe. There's knight check, king down. We take the rook. And you could even play queen takes e6 to first to throw in a move. But it was not to be. Okay, so theoretically we are 1 minute away from the start of this. Let's see who is online. Do we have Zizon and Chicken online? I don't see either of them online. Zizon is online. Chicken is not. Eskin says that their team is ready. So I guess we could commentate a little on the Lazy MD match while we wait. So I'm still following that Blauasau. So we'll switch in his match starts, but let's watch the Lazy Bot play a little bit. Is this their BWC? Not sure. Lazy's going for a run. This looks rough. I'm not sure if this is their BWC opponents or not. Probably not. Oh yeah, have a good day. It's me, Chark. Oh, you're in the pool? I guess I'll watch your game for a bit.
Yeah, I figured I'd play one. I haven't played in so long.
Yeah, so my co-commentator here is K Higgins, 89. like partner's about to give a queen. Yep. But your partner's on the attack. You guys are up time. Is a queen sack gonna happen? Queen takes f7. Probably a good time to sit. Oh, they just resigned. That's interesting. Oh, our match has started. So if you're available, you should come and watch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm coming.
We have Chicken Crossroad and Zizon versus BWC and Eskin.
Oh fuck. What happens in these kind of situations? Does it count towards the score?
Eskin not moving. I
Yeah.
think it won't count.
I feel bad for my partner that last game. I didn't watch the fucking board once. I'm not even gonna act like I watched it once.
Well, you won, so worked out. So interestingly, Zizon is the high board. Ordinarily, Chicken would be higher rated than Zizon, but Chicken has been playing a lot in the random pool, so his rating has gone down a bit.
Yeah, like that's deadly. Chicken on the low board. Jesus. Did he actually like start playing F4 or is he just messing around right now?
Ah, that's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. I
It's a
think
legitimate
Chicken
question.
I think Chicken has played a wide variety of openings. And yeah, probably making it work. So the problem with taking the knight isn't losing the rook, but it's losing this knight on d4, which is a good defender.
Yeah, but you know what? Spurs is having a good game against Firefly right now.
He is, yeah.
If he gets pieces, like it's gonna be a big deal. Pawn, nah, you can't drop it. Maybe that's a good move.
This is a good defense by Zizon, though. Maybe he can
Yep.
run to h7.
Basically just calling his bluff.
Yeah, I would like pawn at b7 here, maybe, to try to grab the rook.
No, I like this because it kind of narrows him off a bit.
Okay.
I would have liked queen takes bishop though. I hate to be the sacker.
Oh, there's. I like what's happening here. Yeah, now the Blau is firmly in control. Not only that, but Eskin is super safe, so they can afford to do things like this. Knight at
Yeah,
g5. This is going to be
this
game over real
is
soon.
it's game. Yeah.
First blood has been drawn. Our score is 1-0. Oh, we're not counting the first game, where Eskin wasn't able to move.
Queen's off the board. Yeah, but you still got the threat of knight takes c7. It's not huge, but it's annoying to deal with.
This may be another case of one team being warmed up and the other team not being warmed up. Oh, Chicken is on the attack.
That is so ballsy. I can't believe he just ran over with his king and took the knight on h4, and then created a way
Oh,
to run his
nice
king
mate from
back.
Chicken.
Yeah, it was very well. It was very well done. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the board to watch while chicken's on the low board. I think that's always going to be the game where something happens.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Oh, Firefly trying to attack though.
Yep.
Ooh, pawn mates for
Yeah,
Eskin.
2 down. Now they knew that they had the time advantage, and he still played into it.
That Blasal says, ah, crap.
Yeah. Bishop h6 is a good move though, like he's saying.
I like how Eskin is talking in Norwegian and that Blasal is just saying crap, which I assume is an English word. So maybe it means the same thing in Norwegian. Big splat. I don't think there's any anal beads involved in this particular match. Chicken can find his own moves. Oh,
No,
even
I like the
Zaizan
move
moves.
suggestion.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I like Spurs move suggestion, for his partner to go bishop h6, because it still kind of keeps it going a little bit. You get rook g8 to cover it, but
Right. Well, no.
it's at least still a
Oh,
threat
yeah.
move.
Rook g8 because the knight covers f7. That's true.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't like that.
I don't like that either, no. And then the castle. That's bad. Chicken's just gonna fucking eat the pieces. Watch this. Huh?
And Zaizan
Just
has
feed
an
him.
attack over there. Oh, 2 queens. That's brutal. And now the queens are trading.
It's not gonna matter.
So our score is now 2-1, favoring Chicken Zaizan.
I like that. I like what he just did there. I would have rather seen him drop the bishop there. Die Blau. I'm just gonna call him Spurs. It's a lot easier to
Yeah,
say,
that's fine.
and you know who I'm talking about.
Okay,
I
so
would
a
have liked to see him drop the bishop on f7.
Knight mates for Dablao. But Eskin doesn't seem like he can take a knight. Maybe his idea is, does pawn at h7 work? Rook takes, pawn at h7, threatening queen at g8.
No, I don't think the pawn would work there, because then he can just drop a queen and do the whole
Oh, it
thing
looks like
over again. Just get
Chewy's suggesting the same thing. Okay. Oh, he's utilizing the rook file. Interesting.
Might as well keep it going.
Yep. That's the ballsy move. And I think
Just
it's going to
clear more
mate.
room, forcing him down. It's definitely a solid call.
Yep. So that's made him one with the knight.
No,
Oh,
he still has.
actually, I guess
Yeah.
he can go
He
to
can go back king g4.
go back to f6.
He's probably gonna end up running his king down to h1 here if he gets no pieces.
Well, no, he can't make it to h1, but f6 seems safe for
Oh, he
the
had
move at least.
he already had 2 ends. Sorry, I thought it only had I didn't think he had 2 knights. That's my bad.
Queens have come off early. Interesting. Not taking the rook, taking the bishop instead. Pawn at c7 could be interesting. And if queen takes pawn, you have knight takes e6.
Yeah, it's an interesting move.
Could also just lop off this bishop.
Yeah, but then everything's covered though too, right?
The other
You've got to.
possibility is like bishop at h4 if you want to defend, as f2 is a little weak. But then you're giving up the knight for free.
Why not just do knight takes e6 right away?
Yeah, that's a good idea. If you do knight takes e6, and then maybe your partner can get you a knight for c7. Okay, this is good. This bishop defends f2. This is a good try from Spurs. Especially if there were no blocker. That blocker makes it a little less effective.
Eskin has a really different, like a pretty difficult position to navigate though on his board.
Yeah. Eskin now down a little bit of time. Blasall would like some diagonals.
Yeah, he's got to eliminate that. No, take the bishop. You got to get rid of that bishop.
They're getting down a lot of time. It's down now 10 seconds. This is pretty bad. 2 knights mates for Eskin, but of course that's never happening.
Yeah, this is an uphill battle for them right now. Yeah,
Chicken
just
gonna
eating gobble pieces.
Yeah. Chicken has mate with no additional pieces. All right, our score is now 4-1, favoring Chicken's eye zone.
A little ballsy there, but I would have like knight e5 like in those kind of positions by Spurs. Like earlier when you're creating like a triple kind of thing. Like it's either the knight takes, and if that does that, queen takes bishop, or you have to like do a queen trade or that kind of stuff. There's a few moves ago.
Mikey San asks,
go
ahead.
Yeah. Sorry.
Mikey San asks, who's your pick to win the Open? I don't know. I still think Jeffrey and Katask are probably the favorite, but we'll see how it works because I think a lot of people are a little rusty, including Jeffrey and Katask. Based on what we've seen so far, as far as the games we've observed, I think Plotkin and Raven seem to be the favorites based on the play. But as these players unrust, it's hard to bet against Katask and Jeffrey. People don't know who Katask is now, and I kind of respect his privacy there. Thanks for the follow from Abba-Geetgo. Really appreciate it. Chicken on the attack.
A lot of these games are incredibly dynamic positions. Like it goes through like the motions of being like sharp as hell and then like open. I don't know. These are great games of Bughouse.
Wow, that's fun. Oh, queen at h7, right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we do. You're missing it.
He had checkmate. What is that?
Now he's drawn.
That was such a pretty mate.
Okay. Well, why don't you do the same thing here? Why don't you?
Yeah, you could still do queen at h7.
Yep.
Knight takes, knight
Watch
back,
out, pawn,
and then pawn.
That's it. That was a good recovery.
Spurs down a little bit of time, but I think he can weather the storm here.
Oh, he'll live. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah, there's not even. Oh, I guess Zizon does have a knight in hand, but still, this
Not,
it's hard to get in.
nothing immediately. Yeah, there's nothing immediately threatening.
Yeah, if I were to boss out, I'd just throw like a pawn on f6 or something like that.
He just he
Oh,
just missed a
okay, that
mate
works
too.
too.
Wow. Yeah, interesting.
Our score is now 5-2, favoring Chicken Zizon. Hey, Stephen Willie. Yeah, Bughouse, very sharp game. Lazy MD, your opponents didn't show. Well, the good news is, if your opponents are super late, maybe I can cover your match right after this one. So we'll see how it works. So they've traded the house, and looks like Chicken on the attack. With 2 queens in hand, he's got to have mate here. At 6-2 for Chicken's Eyes On.
Wow. Wild how he does that, man. He gives up a lot of material in the opening and then just uses the advantage of giving up that fucking material.
So Bishop is good for Chicken, and Chicken is up
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, pawn or bishop.
Yeah, this is brutal attack. Now we have Rook takes pawn, but I think Zizon can just sit. Zizon really should be stalling here, just to let Chicken live. As soon as Chicken isn't checked, Zizon just needs to feed like one piece, if that, and Eskin will be mated. Only check I see is Rook takes f7, so I assume we're going to see that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like there's
Zizon doesn't
nothing
need
he
to
can do
move.
here.
This is maiden net. It's brutal.
Absolutely suffocating.
So I assume we'll see Rook
Well,
f7, King takes,
no, oh
Rook
yeah,
over.
pretty much.
Oh, Knight takes. All right, now
That
it's
was
mate time.
interesting. That was
Knight
interesting.
mates.
Yeah,
Knight at
night
f4,
mate.
or knight any of the check and squares, mate. Um, Additionally, you could just throw a bishop at c8, I guess. Or no, actually, maybe that's
Just
not good because then the knight
just
can
needs
move
another
away
diagonal.
and
Just needs
g3
another
would be
pawn or a
free.
bishop.
Okay, our score is now 7-2.
What would be morally condemnable about killing you, destroying you? Because they do not have persons. Well, there's a couple of things to consider. Is it wrong to kill somebody in public?
I'm hearing like a TV or something on your end.
I definitely don't have my TV on. I think somebody just joined the
Oh,
call.
someone else joined. Oh.
Thank you.
Pastor Hippie, can you turn off your TV?
From their lunchtime speaker has been recognized.
Pastor Hippie? Pastor Hippie, do I need to mute you or something? Alright, he muted himself. There you go. He's in class? Maybe. I think Chicken it's still reasonably safe here. Oh, they're up an eternity. They're up 15 seconds. So
No, this one's pretty much
yeah,
over.
this one's over. Zizon just needs like 2 pawns to mate. The chicken just needs to live long enough to take 2 pawns. And he's sacking his queen to get safer for a second. He's going to have rook takes f2. I'm not sure why they haven't resigned this yet. 10 seconds is just far too long to hold a pawn. I guess queen to d4 is the only cheese with trying. You take the pawn and you checkmate or something. No, actually the knight even covers.
Wouldn't even work, yeah.
Yeah. All right, our score is 7-2. Oh, I'm sorry, 8-2. 8-2. Didn't register that last one. Chicken would like a blocker, but he could always go to e8.
Raskin just gonna eat the material.
He
There's
is.
no other
Zizon
option.
is on initiative, though. I think as soon as queen is safe, just pawn takes queen, knight check. Yeah,
It's
going in.
It's if he gets a pawn, it's gonna get ugly here. Oh, he's walking out to the front of the board. Oh
He
man.
is. Yeah, this should be mate for sure.
No. It's trickier than it looks.
I think it's still going to be mate. He could even play f4, bishop takes knight, and castle. He can use his existing pieces to check, which is very helpful.
Oh, 100%.
He also has time to calculate.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, nice mate. So
9-2.
yeah, that is GG's.
That was a wild set.
So that's 9-2 after the game, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I'm not counting the one that doesn't count. Okay. Final score 9-2. All right. So I guess we can see if Lazy's Lazy, has your match started yet? If you're still watching the stream and listening, let me know. So you can see if he's playing. Says he's playing. I just playing the random pool. Okay. Well, coming up on the calendar, I guess there's nothing for many hours, except for Lazy's match if it happens.
How far are you guys into this tournament?
Okay, so the structure of the tournament was first there were qualifiers, which were Swiss tournaments.
Yep.
And each tournament, the top 4 people qualified. So we had 4 tournaments in the open section. We had 8 tournaments in the challenger section. So challenger is basically under 2,000. And then the people who qualified were put into groups. So we had 4 groups in open, 8 groups in the challenger section. Within those groups, it's round robin with 1 match per week. So each group, you play 3 matches against the 3 other people in your group. And we are in week 3 now of the group stage. And
Oh, okay.
the top two from each group are going to progress to a single elimination ladder bracket. And so we're figuring out who those are right now. So you want to be number 1 or number 2 in your group to survive in the tournament.
Okay, yeah. So it's still the old structure. This I remember these tournaments running from before, but I couldn't quite remember the structure.
Yeah, well, the structure is a little different this year because we have the qualifying stage with the tournaments, and that kind of weeded out some people who didn't know what they were doing. Because before we had a group stage that included people who had never played Bughouse or didn't know how to partner and things, so that made it more
Oh,
difficult for the organizers. But this time
I'm
it's
sure that would
run
make it a hell of a lot more interesting.
this time it's run pretty smoothly. The downside this time is we don't get as much participation as before, but the upside is it runs a little smoother.
That's fair.
So we have matches coming up, but not for a long time. At 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we have Plaster Hippie and Ibrat versus the Pre-Mover 15 and Elegant Police. And at the same time, we have Penguin GM1 and Wormpaka versus Return to Liger and Clock King Switcher. So we'll probably cover
Oh yeah, that'll be a good set.
the open section match there with Penguin GM. Looking forward to that one. If Lazy's match isn't happening, yeah, Wormpaka is Penguin GM's partner. I think he's an IM, but I'm not certain. Oh, Lazy MD says he hasn't heard that name in a long time. Big Splat prefers this year's format, including the Swiss qualifiers. Yeah, I would have preferred if we could have run them all arena, but we had problems. The first day we tried running arena tournaments, and they just didn't work. So we ran Swiss. I think it worked out okay, in general. Okay, well, if there is nothing else coming up, I think I'm going to end my stream, find someone to raid. We'll check the chess category, see who's streaming, but we'll probably end up raiding Cha-Cha Chess, who streams 4-player chess.
Right on, man. Well, it was a good time commentating with you, and fuck if I'm around later on, I don't know, maybe I'll come back.
Yeah, for sure. Love having you doing Coca commentary. And like I said, it's at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I think you're in Eastern time if you're still in Toronto.
Yep.
So yeah, feel free to join us in the commentary booth.
All right, buddy. Well,
have a good afternoon. Bye.
You as well. Bye.
All right, so we're looking for someone to raid. And I see there's a new person playing 4-player chess. We'll check out that stream. Oh, maybe they're not. Huh. It says 4 players and variants. So maybe he's trying to figure out how to stream. Maybe she's trying to figure out how to stream. So if the match was working, then we would give her a raid to help out some new streamers. But let's scroll down, see if anything else jumps out. Cha-Cha Chess, definitely an option. So it looks like I think Cha-Cha Chess is... Oh, Cha-Cha Chess is playing 4-player chess. Alright, I think we'll send people to Cha-Cha Chess. Yeah, I should have a commentator command. As mod, you can make a commentator command, for sure. Lazy MD, I'm sorry we didn't get to commentate on your match. Let me know if it ends up happening, and I could jump back on. But probably, if it doesn't happen in the next few minutes, then I'm going to go grab some lunch. We're going to send you guys over to Cha-Cha Chess, who has just finished playing in the Arena Kings tournament and is now playing some 4-player chess. So it's good to see more variant streamers out there. Oh, you're going to have to reschedule. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I hope to see you guys later tonight. That's going to be in about 7.5 hours. We're going to have more Bughouse to cover. And then we're going to roll right in from that into my scheduled stream, which is an hour after that, where I'll play some with people from the pool, and hopefully we'll get partner on voice. Have a great afternoon, everyone. When you get to Cha-Cha stream, drop a follow, let them know where you came from. Bye, guys.